and if you're coming here for the first time, make sure that you subscribe so that you stay updated with the updates going on my channel. Okay guys, ये वीडियो जो है इंग्लिश में होगी क्योंकि जैसे मैंने कहा जितना आप हिंदी में वीडियो देखते रहोगे किसी की भी तो आपको हिंदी की ज़्यादा नॉलेज होगी। इससे बेटर ये है कि आप इंग्लिश में वीडियो देखते रहिए, भले से अगर आपकी इंग्लिश अगर वीक भी है तो आपकी इंग्लिश जो है वो अच्छी हो जाएगी। ओके सो दिस वीडियो इज़ गोइंग टू बी इन इंग्लिश एंड फिर भी आप चाहते हैं कि मैं हिंदी में बनाऊँ तो प्लीज़ नीचे कमेंट कर दीजिए गाइज। ओके बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। ओके तो मुझे बहुत कमेंट्स ये भी चीज़ के आते हैं कि मेडिकल चेकअप के ऊपर वीडियो बनाइए। ओके सो medical check basically happens after you clear the interview. Medical checkup is basically done to identify if you are fit for the role of a flight attendant or an air hostess or a cabin crew. Okay, so I will tell you what medical test consists of. So there are some airlines who have doctors within their head office or their academy. Okay, however some airlines ask you to go to a different hospital or a clinic or somewhere and get the test done. Now let me tell you guys, these tests are not normal cough, cold and x-ray and blood tests. No, these are like really big tests, and I will tell you that my whole one day was invested in doing these tests done. Okay, and I remember that it's been 1 year down the line. I'm working as a flight attendant in my airline. So 1 year back it was summer. So when I went for the interview it was all hot outside. So after really searching for like really long, I found this place, and when I went there were other girls as well who were waiting. Okay, the first thing that they did was they did a height and a weight check. Maybe this was just to check the BMI or something. Okay, but they did a height and a weight check. Second check was the eye test. Okay, so in the eye test what they do is they place like a chart or something on the wall, and they ask you to sit at a distance and they ask you to read whatever is mentioned over there. Okay, so I started reading. I was able to read everything. Then there's a machine which is there. You have to look through that machine. Maybe they do a retina check of the eyes. Now guys, this is for those who have numbers. Okay, if you have specs, if you have like really high power, okay, what you need to do is during your interview make sure that you do not wear your lenses, because during that test they will ask you to remove it, and then eventually that machine can identify everything, all the kind of powers and everything. Okay, so make sure you do not wear lenses. You will have to remove it anyways. Okay, so that test is going to be done, whatever whether you are able to read or not. That is the main part. Okay, if you are able to read everything clearly, then you get selected. If still you're not selected, then still that doctor or your ophthalmologist is the right person to tell you. Okay, so second test was done. Then third thing that happened was the sound test. So they took me to a different kind of a room, and they put like something which can fit into both the ears over here, and she was playing a sound, okay, on a machine, and she's like, I'm gonna play the sounds right now, and you tell me till when you're able to hear the sound. Okay, so it's like the tone or the pitch was really high, then it kept reducing like tung 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 tung, and then slowly, if you do not catch the last sound, then you do not clear that hearing test. Okay, because in the aircraft there are certain kind of sound and bells and everything, and you have to get used to it. That's why the hearing test is really important. Okay, so anyways, I think most of the people clear this test. So this was the third test. Fourth test was the blood test, in which they took like 4 bottles of blood. I mean blood bottles as in those test tubes. They took that out of my body, blood out of my body, and I do not know what test were these, because people keep asking me can I get selected if I have thyroid or not. Okay, I am not the right person to say, because they do not tell us for what test they are taking the blood. Okay, so they just took the blood, that's it. I think it might be for blood sugar and blood pressure and all that, but that's just a minor thing. I do not know what else major test they carry on or not. Okay, then after that they took me to another room. I mean basically the girls as well. Then they took an x-ray. maybe that was to check any kind of a fracture or maybe cough, cold, that's it. Okay, so x-ray was done. That was the fourth thing. Then the fifth thing was ECG, in which I had to go it's like, you know, you go one by one. I had to go alone, and you know how ECG is done. They ask you to remove your clothes, and then they listen to your heartbeats and everything. If you clear that, then you know that's it. So these were the medical rounds that happened. Round as in test, okay. Then they also took my urine test. Okay, now there are some people who do not clear the urine test in the first go because there is some kind of infection which can be found in the urine. Okay, so I would suggest you guys that whenever you go for a medical test, make sure that you drink a lot of water before the medical test whenever it is there. You'll be informed prior to the test, okay? It's not that all of a sudden you'll be informed. So make sure you drink lots of water, lots of juice, especially beetroot, to make sure that, you know, the hemoglobin in your blood detected is like really at a good level. And make sure you drink lots of water, because if there is infection in the urine, you might not clear. They check everything, guys, you know, kidney stone and infection in the urine, uterus, even if you have a small swelling in any part of the body, they will wait till that is gone, and then they will do the test. They will put you on a hold or for a review, and then they will do the test again. So it's like that, guys. So after all the tests were done, I was taken to a doctor, where the doctor was basically doing kind of a consultation. She was just asking me questions like, do you have any diseases? Is there any hereditary disorders? You know, there are some diseases which if is there in one member of the family, it will be there for the other members as well. So she was asking me that, you know, basically questions, are you allergic to something and all that, that's it. And then you sign a paper at the end, then you go home, okay. Then these tests will take like, you know, around a week to get completed, or maybe a few days. Then you get an email stating that you have cleared the test, you are medically fit to join as a cabin crew. Then you get the offer letter in your email, then you get the visa if you're traveling to a different country, and that's it, guys. This was my experience. If you have your own experiences, please share with me. I'll see you all very soon, guys. Bye bye.